It's your boy T-Bear in reaction. Today is Wrestle Wednesday. Now, I started to kick things off with a special, well, not special, but something different. I mean, that is thoughts and reaction. So, when it comes to Wrestling Wednesday. Because I had a lot of stuff in my mind with wrestling lately, though. First thoughts and reaction is about the current state of NXT. And the reason why I decided to make this a topic, because I know there's a lot of folks, whether it's stuff I see, I'm in the groups I'm in, comments, the twits, because I've actually been on Twitter as heavy as of lately with wrestling. Excuse me. And everything, and a lot of Facebook groups and some of the Facebook groups I'm in with wrestling as well too. And I know there's a lot of folks kind of downplay NXT 2.0 as well. Even Ross had his gripes about it though, not knocking it. I understand his reason why he don't like it and all that though. He won't hold his back on. He hold no punches on what he thinks on anything that's involving wrestling, current state and all that. But maybe it's time for me to show express my true feelings about NXT 2.0, which is me, about how I feel about it. And my feelings about NXT 2.0, I actually love it. I actually like it. You know what I'm saying? Do I like it more better than the Black and Gold brand or NXT 1.0 whatever? No. Do I like NXT less than Black and Gold? No. I like them equally though. See, NXT Black and Gold did what they did and everything. Got your indie favorites into the mainstream wrestling in his own way as well. It still kept the indie feel to it. The storylines was also anything. Now with 2.0, I like it just as much because it's the storylines is like better. It's like they're really focused on the wrestling and storylines with this one though. These is back to like kind of like the development stage, but which is still good in me. Keep my eyes on some new folks that either who just getting started in wrestling. The very few left that's coming from the indies that getting their starts as well too. And probably the reason I like this as much because I'm probably the minority that likes NXT 2.0. I'm probably because I'm part of that minority as well too, who was a fan of the new generation era of WWE or WWF, I should say. First, you'll know what that is. That's like the era, just about before the Attitude Era, when they had guys like Kevin Nash as Diesel, Scott Hall, Razor Ramon, Shawn Michaels is top of his game, as well as Bret Hart and many other. The start of Stone Cold Steve Austin and all that. Like, ain't no lot of posts don't like it because it felt like that was the reason why WWF was losing WCW and everything. I liked it for what it is. It was kind of gritty. It was kind of my introduction to WWF fully because I watched it here and there because I had an older brother. I have an older brother. I watched it here and there during the Superstars days like Hulk Hogan and all that. But the new generation was the era I watched and grew up with, and I liked it as well too. Was a fan and everything. So yeah, I like 2.0, and just like that, I like 2.0. I like the new faces like Braun Breaker. I am a big fan of Braun Breaker, aka Rex Steiner. Who else is new that came on there? He's the heel right now. Melo Hayes killing it right now. Josh Bridge and Brooks Jensen. I like the tag team. I like the tag team of them. It was somebody else I said I liked as well too, and that's part of it. I'm trying to get my thoughts together. Zion Quinn, I'm a fan of as well too. And the ladies too, like Cora Jade, I like it. I like the little skate girl. Give me young AJ Lee vibe and all that. Speaking of AJ, shout out to AJ Styles coming on NXT 2.0. I love it though. Nice way to give him a run and anything. Raquel and people that still come from 1.0 to 2.0, that's on 2.0 like Raquel Gonzalez, Ciampa holding it down as well too. Gargano for a minute, Dexter Lumis, LA Knight as well, Cameron Grimes. I love it. Like saying the storylines are awesome. The intensity between the two is awesome as well too. I like it. For real though. Now I think a lot of people, but I feel like, which goes to my next subject, a lot of people are downplaying it because a lot of people have their gripes about wrestling in general. You know what I'm saying? And this is my next step. Talk about is like my thoughts on the current state of wrestling. Now, even though I'm a big wrestling fan and everything, sometimes it's been a while here and there. As of lately, I've been questioning whether I want to be a wrestling fan more. And it's not even because of the wrestling I'm watching anything. It's because the fan folks in the fandom. Know what I'm saying it's it's like what's going on in mainstream in general with any kind of entertainment, whether it's music, movies, TV show, etc. It's too many. It's like more negative Nancy's as of late though. With it though, they got their guards up like crazy. With and I feel like, in my opinion, I'm a social media person and all that. I feel like social media and the internet kind of killed the vibe with it though. We had, I mean, we with NXT feeling they feel like NXT they still like people to be saying that NXT it fell hard because of the indie, because of the war and all that, but it's actually the internet, social media for who keep bringing up the ratings though. It's like rating wasn't a big matter when you watched it though back then though. Like you flip back and forth, but now with folks having easy access to wrestling, when they can do picture to picture or watch one on TV, watch one on a laptop or phone. They got on demand and all that. Now and all that, it's like folks is picking and choosing anything. It's kind of killing the joy of wrestling. You know, with indies being more efficient now and everything, folks folks are getting like spoiled by the awesome of indie wrestling when it comes to the mainstream. Like that's why the main roster WWE mainly is getting shit on a lot. NXT, the new 2.0 is getting shit on a lot. AEW is on a version they trying to keep up with the indies, but still on the verge of getting shit on. And get a lot, and Impact's getting a lot of love because they still feel it indie. Ring of Honor was still feel it indie, even though they started off as an indie as well too. MOW get a lot of love because of the indies, because it's got the indie feel and all that though. Yeah, I mean, serious indie feel like they be no holds bar, because indies you can do what the hell you want, no restriction and all that. With like AEW, there's some restriction, not a lot. And there is it's a lot of restriction with it and all that, including certain music can't be performed because it can cause injuries or give the wrong ideas to the audience and everything. So I really feel like that the internet world, the social media world, and everything, with whether it's Twitter, Facebook groups, Instagram, kind of like it's like a gift and a curse. It opens you up to more wrestling fans. It opens you up to more access to wrestling, but also is the killer as well too, in my opinion. You know what I mean? And this is all just opinions and thoughts, not set in stone facts or anything, or dirt sheet and all that, takes and all that. This is my opinion about it, about NXT 2.0 and the current state of wrestling. I love NXT 2.0, but also feel like the current state of wrestling it's it's like a given curse right now with the internet, and it's like kind of killing the vibe a little bit with folks. And it's like giving folks too many access to behind the scene what's going on, making folks more bored with wrestling than ever. You know what I'm saying? And then you got folks who will downplay you for not being for not rolling all wrestlers. Cause I guess flat for lot, cause I roll with the faces mainly. Though I don't roll with the heels at all, cause I don't roll for bad guys and villains. That's that, and that's that. But I don't stop me from being a wrestling fan, cause I'm passionate about wrestling. I am passionate. I'm passionate about wrestling. I'm passionate about the art of it. I'm passionate about the. Somebody even tried to come at me on my post while I saw my Big E saying that why people watch this fake shit. We got UFC because it's entertainment. Just like folks like to watch reality shows and all that. You have your entertainments. We have ours. All right. But yeah, other than that, that's my thoughts and reaction on NXT 2.0 as well as the current state of wrestling. If you like my thoughts and reaction, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's your boy T-Bear signing off. One love.